Hi, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam. We have Austin is Travis, Nick is Sue, Bob is Rolen. I am Game Master for Session 7 of The Banished, a modern Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Last time... Last time you hunted down a T-Rex in Gulfport, Mississippi. You killed the devil in Georgia.
I'm thinking like at least half that damage was not us.
Well, it was you guys getting lucky to have allies around you.
Counts.
Yep. Starting to definitely get some news and media attention. And we have, and there were some concerns because we found of some other smaller incidents, and Lexi's figuring out not only do you not really get much notice, you pretty much heard the way she's tracking things are coming in at the time, and that's when she sees them. She's also noticing that it's missing anything that's not gigantic.
Plus, I have to assume if there's ever actually weather in those areas.
Yeah, it would blind it at the same point. But yeah, she, so she's trying to, get a hold of things, and you had a solution that I stopped you at the end of that.
Yeah, calling the FBI back in our hometown to see if they're still getting things through the portal.
Yeah, they still get some occasional batches of critters and things coming through.
And it's like, let them know we have someone on staff who would like to come by because she's found a way to semi-track where they come in, but she needs more data points and maybe some actual information when they come in.
Basically, that you have to come up the line before anyone's allowed.
Yeah. So I'll start that process with our liaison.
Okay.
He's in the FBI. He may not have super clearance, but maybe he can push stuff in while still in-house.
Yeah. And you were driving back where?
From Georgia, probably all the way to Mississippi, right? Or Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana.
Back to Baton Rouge, where you pretty much left half the vehicles and
all our stuff, and back to town, I guess.
Okay. But yeah, and you're pretty much driving, and at this point, you're pretty much taking shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain, and you probably get word of a couple of things that you guys can know of that are a bit distant. You're also hearing about things if you're following the news. It's blowing up.
Yeah.
You do get a hold of Benmont, and he thinks he should be able to pull straws to get things set up, whatever you need in back home.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, this is widespread. We've now had something as far south as that we've had things getting down into Mexico. Furthest north is going to be.
It goes too far north, we won't even go our problem.
Appleton,
Well,
Wisconsin.
Far enough south, that's not a problem.
So we're going up, into Wisconsin at this point. So that's far, and still a lot of the more northern parts of the coasts haven't seen anything, but there's definite notices of almost like from your home that it's spreading outward, and it's traveling. Things are happening, and there's certainly a few other groups of
Monster hunters.
who have taken up the mantle to do similar things. You do hear from Benmont that, finances and permissions and such should be much quicker as things seem to almost be accelerating. Basically it's lighting a fire under the butt to some of the the people that are...
Lots of civilians are dying, so I kind of assumed it would.
Yeah. Definitely at this point, the National Guard is pretty much
Hold up everywhere.
Pretty much wherever they're at, they are on duty in cities. Because there is also a bit of a pattern. It tends to be in or near populated areas for the most part. Now, it's possible there are some other things that are coming in from the wilderness, but where people are noticing them is obviously where people are. But as far as they can tell, it seems that is the main thing that they've noticed. And you do have certainly with that some people choosing to flee into more or less, populated areas. Just sort of.
All the monsters are coming into
the damage out.
Yeah, all the monsters are coming into the cities. Let's go live in the woods where no one will know we died by monsters.
It's a good plan.
Good plan.
I mean, who needs civilians when you have martial law?
All right. Let's see. Yeah, and additionally, we're getting various states that have yet to have issues, while some are gearing up and guarding walls. Others are trying to get aid to those who have gone through devastation already.
Anything interesting come through, or just more big dragony things?
Yeah, I'm sure there's been at least another dragon. We've had another group of the Gidgets.
Mm-hmm.
Only this time they came through with larger versions. Some quite hairy, just savage beasts that burst through and or brutal and cunning.
Hobbs and bugs.
You are able to get sound clips of whatever sounds that they were making, things people captured. Some unidentified language, but enough to at least get people talking with
It's an
language
invasion.
people.
Yeah. There is something with that. But otherwise...
That's a strong red-blue split. It's an invasion. They're refugees.
They're very murdery for refugees.
That's true. That's true.
And where are they from?
No. The hard thing is if they ever send something through like a Sharask in the
We're not there yet. You're too low a level. You have no idea how many times I've turned to that page.
To be fair, we're too low level. You sent us up against a CR20 last session.
20 and 30 are very different.
Yeah, by 10.
Yes.
I learned my numbers.
Besides, I feel like after a week of not killing Taras, somebody's going to initiate a nuclear strike.
Yeah.
Well, this really is a Godzilla situation. Which might actually permit people not to nuke it, because it never worked on Godzilla.
Yeah, no, that and I think you have enough stuff to put the trust down. It's that needing a wish or a miracle to finish it off. That's the
Like
problem.
Resurrects, right?
No.
Oh, the new one doesn't?
Not per the book.
Oh, okay.
Now, there are other creatures I can take that out of if I want to add it back.
Yeah, because the
But
Naga?
you would have a very hard time with the need of magic.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
All
You
have
just
to do
kill it and drop it down in the ocean.
Yeah, to trench.
Deep, deep, deep in the ocean.
They're not our problem anymore.
Go fight whales.
Killer whales are jerks.
But they also can't cast wish.
You don't know that.
Maybe one of that sea turtle that escaped knows enough magic to cast wish against the Trust.
Yeah, go find the sea turtle.
The lake turtle
Yes.
has not been spotted again.
Oh, yeah. We're just going to count that as no longer our problem. It's totally that lake's ecosystem's problem at this point.
There's some major cities on the banks. There's some major bridges over that lake.
They won't give us depth charges. It's not our problem till they give us depth charges.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what you pretty much get through on your basic day, almost back to
I'm going to spend some
back to
days.
and yeah, you all end up with at least a long rest during that time as driving shifts.
Yeah, no. 4. 2. 8, 12. That's all. You get plus con, right? Or just
No.
the dice?
Just the dice. Trust me, I really wish you got plus con. I apparently get beaten on the hardest.
As the person who hasn't gone down yet,
I was the most health. I have to face tank everything because you're too weak.
Yeah, he keeps taking all this damage after you take less damage and go down before him.
He went down the once.
Remember when you got eaten?
Yeah.
You were fine.
I was down to like 10 health. You only have D6s for health?
I have D6s and D10s.
Multi-class.
Uh,
But
I decided to try something different and play 2 classes.
oh, we've never done that before.
That's usually like 3.
yeah. Someone make a luck check.
no.
8. 8.
Still better than what my 4 would have been.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you could have rolled a 20. We don't know. It's a 4. Okay, then.
Good job, Nostradamus. And I actually know that was a 3.
Yeah,
But he rolled a 4, and it's more fun to say.
Mm-hmm.
He has a -1.
I have a +1.
Is he really unlucky? He said 8. With 8, you're able to get back unscathed. But yeah, at that point, you're pretty clear that you have access back home. And Lexi does note that while there are a few, that there are some sightings, some Louisiana, one in Houston, a few of the larger things.
Mm-hmm.
She's wanting to be able to.
Yeah, Lexi, go over there and just do that and call us when things happen.
Okay.
We'll find someone more.
She lets
useful.
you know it'll be expensive, but she thinks she can.
Yeah, you can stay at Sue's house.
It's not our money. Screw you.
She can't stay at my place.
There are at least a hotel in town.
Yes, but that would be running out of our budget. Your house is currently unoccupied.
Aren't we down in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, we're sending her back up to the town.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in her spending the money on that when you have an empty house.
Well, how should you feel about pigs?
You can ask her that.
Are you asking if she wants to stay outside of your house?
No, but if she's at my house, I might as well check on my pigs.
She's never actually seen a pig.
Oh, they're nice. They're real friendly.
These are probably full-size pigs, aren't they? That's the most terrifying thing for someone that has only ever seen pigs like on TV and stuff.
Nah, they big.
Yeah, that is a terrifying thing for anyone to actually come.
She's thinking, babe.
Yeah, it's like no people that see pigs on TV, they're like, oh, that's a pig, and then this monster. It was too small for the system to catch. It came.
Nah, it's big.
Anyways, yeah. So she'll pack things from her car. Probably from request from Benmont. George is wanting to get some of the research and data all pretty much packaged up. They're trying to basically gather things in a few different places, and he's wanting to make sure that his contributions make it there. So you have the remains that you have sort of in this warehouse that you're at.
Yeah.
And so he's going to stay and do that.
You also get to handle the devil that we have in the back for our trucks.
Did you actually take that with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Was somebody going to stop us?
Well, no, I'm just thinking as far as really the transporting. Oh, you just had that almost full day car ride with a corpse.
We had plastic bins.
we're expecting to bring stuff back with us. That was one of our jobs.
That was one of the expenditures. We got lots of sample cases.
Okay.
Plus, he rode with most of the corpse, but it was back in the back of his truck. I only rode with the head.
No, you rode with most of the corpse. I only rode with the head because I was being obnoxious about not riding with the corpse.
No. You have the truck bed where you don't have to be in the same cabin as it.
And yet, you still rode with the body.
Either way, most likely that was where people were sleeping. Because you guys all got long rests.
You just sleep in a downward position. You just sleep in your seat.
Yeah.
Full nap time. It's not even that hard.
Nick does that all the time on drives back from.
I mean, shoot, I'm pseudo-military. I definitely can do that.
Pseudo.
But, alas. So they'll part ways for now. Of course, you have their numbers, so you can get a hold of them, they can get a hold of you. 9 is fine to continue unless you have a reason otherwise for him to stay with one of the others.
Go with her, because I feel if we leave her alone, she will just die. And we need her.
No, we really don't. She's useless. We wrote it down on the paper as useless.
It's like need.
Hey, if she has a semi-way to do this, for the greater need of the world, useless to us, but overall more useful.
No, according to Adam, she's a person of no value.
We can't even sell her, so, I mean, right there. No value at all.
I don't know, who's keeping track of money?
Nick is.
I haven't bought anything.
You can subtract $8,000
For what?
for her expenditures.
For what?
For her
Science
expenditures
stuff.
with science.
Super secret science stuff being in a lab. She bought cocaine.
I know exactly where they are!
She's just over here with an 8 ball.
It's powerful stuff.
Super secret science stuff being in the lab.
Anyways. So yeah, so do you actually send him with her, or do you keep him with
Who, George?
Lion.
Lion?
Lines is our equipment guy.
He's a mechanic. He's just sort of here because he beat a harpy unconscious.
So you want him to go with... I guess she has stuff that needs help setting up?
She doesn't seem to think so, no. She seems
Then no.
Okay.
There's like an entire contingent of FBI
She
agents.
came all the way here. You have deputies in the area.
One of those
Okay.
is Stevens, though.
One of those is Stevens. Yeah, put Stevens on her.
That's right.
This is your punishment, Stephens. You have to now guard this lady.
I don't see what's wrong. She's a pretty lady. It's like, yeah, call us back tomorrow.
Just ask for Officer Stevens.
He'll hook you up.
He also always goes rock.
If it ever comes down to that, always rock.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors. Always throws rock first. Everyone in town knows it. Somehow he doesn't.
He just thinks he's, and I quote, really bad at it.
And to be fair,
I suppose.
he is.
How do they always know?
It's really unlucky.
That's one word for incompetent.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Rest more, clean equipment.
Keep in contact with her and, make...
Well, like I said, the nearest ones are Houston, Brookhaven, Mississippi, and I'm gonna go with
The one in Mississippi was the one that was already taken care of, wasn't it? Or is that the turtle?
no, the turtle was probably Slidell or something like that.
Oh. The one in... Which one was Frost Giant they already took care of?
Yeah, that was like a day or two ago, so all of these have to be new ones.
Yeah,
Well, this is news to me.
yeah, we're making the same days, and then like whatever, Lake Charles.
Yeah. At this point, most people are on enough watch where, unless we can get pre-knowledge and be waiting, I think most things can be handled. Like if anything pops up in Baton Rouge, but
we need to handle more stuff. The problem is that we just came off of an assignment that was two things. We were beaten up pretty badly, and
you were attacked by the devil.
And have been driving all over the place for a 48-hour period with almost no rest.
yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
I say a hotel and let Travis work his magic and, put some spin on things.
Yeah,
Not spin, but just your flavor of whatever it is you do.
I'm just pulling out a camp cot and setting it up and sleeping in the warehouse. I'm not buying a hotel. Because that's a...
He was just going to rent a room.
Yeah.
I mean, we know you have a lot of money, but he wasn't actually going to spend it to buy the hotel.
I'm just saying that's unnecessary.
Large structures are an unnecessary risk at the time where monsters are coming up and breaking
things. You have
things.
a finite amount of money, and you really want to spend it on useless crap like hotel rooms.
I tell you that, what's his...
Like $300 of hotel room?
Yeah. And what's his name says funding's going to be coming through.
Yes, and until it does, we don't have that money, and it doesn't count.
Remember, if we don't spend that money, we didn't need it, our budget goes down.
We just don't tell them what we spend. We're private contractors. We're not required to report to the government how much money we did or did not use.
Okay, well, you can do that. I'm going to go get a hotel room.
Fine, pay out your own money, Sheriff.
Ryan agrees, yeah. We probably just get an easy motel room that's a couple of beds, pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Guys just waste money on useless stuff.
I know, some of us don't like sleeping in a storage locker.
Particularly that's part of it. I want a shower. You need a shower. If you want to come by even just for that, we understand.
Just go to a gym.
Do you have a gym membership in Baton Rouge?
No, you just get a trial membership. You take a shower and leave.
You have the grenade launcher listed as doing 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean, like, strike them with it?
Yes.
Yeah, if you actually hit them with the grenade, it deals an extra d8 bludgeoning damage before it explodes. That is true. Do you not like that?
It's funny.
That's what I thought.
It's funny. You could do that in Counter-Strike. Headshots with grenades, 1 damage.
Flashbang.
Yeah. Put them down.
But, yes. Go and get a hotel room.
Wasting money.
That's not our money, and we're not going to use it all.
It is expressly our money. We are going to use it all.
Hey, man, I suggested we split this money way long ago, and then this wouldn't be a complaint.
Oh, no, I'd still complain about it.
He'd have his $1,000 or whatever, and we'd be fine.
Mm-hmm. Would you just want the cut of what's the...
No, that is poor management of resources, much like buying hotel rooms.
I don't think it's poor management.
I think the idea that after, 3 days at this point, that you spend one night at the hotel at a nice bed, I don't think that's so bad.
I disagree that that's considered nice.
It's more
You're
than
on
a vehicle.
Cot.
Yeah, a camp cot. Those are way comfortable.
And
It makes you feel better.
Vehicle, I'm guessing you don't happen to have one on you. You probably have a bedroll that could go on the ground. Neither of the other two actually have one.
Dude, just tie that to a pole. Both ends. Hammock.
Point being, only one of the others can really even have that. Otherwise, they'd have to be buying a cot.
They have poor planning. That's not my fault.
Anyways, as decent hotel room.
As me and Lion go find, not a flea bit motel, but just a motel, like a Days Inn.
Yeah,
So you're going to spend like $140 a night.
yeah, so like $140.
Yeah, that's way too much money to spend on a bed.
It includes continental breakfast.
Okay.
Those are nice.
Those are not nice.
They are nice.
They're mediocre at best.
I went to one, and they had an entire... It was like a buffet-style table.
Full
You get all
of
your good
eggs.
stuff. There was one of eggs. There was an entire tray of bacon. Like here's 4 pieces of bacon. Just an entire bucket of bacon.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
And they do that with
They have the little
sausage,
thing
too,
where
and
you can put the batter in the waffle thing and flip it over.
Sometimes they
The
have,
bacon. You're missing the point.
We'll put some bacon in it.
I had
No
an
one's
entire,
watching.
I had an entire breakfast.
No one's watching. You can
made
put
up
bacon
of
in your
nothing
waffle.
but eggs and bacon.
yeah, that's not that special.
Blew me away.
They have...
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin!
They have things that's a gigantic pan of white gravy, too.
Who cares about gravy, though?
You put the gravy on the bacon and the eggs.
No.
It's too complex of a flavor for Austin.
I salt my eggs, thank you very much.
They come pre-salted.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They come borderline assaulted. That's way too much salt.
No, what I do could be construed as maybe too much salt.
You're going to die of heart failure and you'll have no one to blame but yourself.
I'm tough. I'll take it.
So, next day rolls around, more healing.
Mm-hmm. I want a luck check. You wait till after you've healed.
From all of us, or just Bob?
Hey, yeah, there we go.
How many hit dice do you gain back?
Half.
14.
Do I get to choose which half?
I assume so.
What do you mean?
He chooses the D10s and not the
D10s came
D6s.
back. Well, I get an option. So that's the option.
I actually don't know if the game ever addresses that, but sure, for now, yeah. In this,
If I can choose between 2 D6s and 2 D10s, we'll take the D10s.
yeah, go ahead. Why not? Right now, it doesn't seem to hurt anything.
What was your luck check?
14.
Oh.
Good enough.
I am 3 HP short, but I have all my hit dice.
Don't want to
fully
spin one of
healed.
those D6s?
I'm fully healed,
I'll keep
but
my
I'm
D6s.
missing 1 hit dice.
Same. Well, no, I'm missing 2.
So not the same.
Yes, not the same.
Totally different.
Similar. Insofar as we're both fully healed.
And missing hit dice.
Mm-hmm. So, after hunting till breakfast, me and a lion go back to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating rations.
Good for you. Very conservative.
Now I spend my own money on getting breakfast, because that's not a business expenditure.
Well, we're not at home and we're out on business, so yeah, it's kind of...
No, but it's not a business expenditure. That's me eating. It's not a business expenditure.
You've never worked for a company, have
Yeah,
you?
I'm like,
We're not actually. We're merely on call. We're not on. We're not doing anything right now.
Those are all expenditures. Huh?
That's completely
Enough of the system was left here that you can, from the warehouse, just see where the large things are popping through.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sit here for the day, probably another 3 come through.
Any in-state?
Louisiana?
Yeah.
No.
Or at least on the border with Mississippi.
Any within 4 hours of where we are right now.
No.
Call up Lexi, see how her work's going.
Yeah, they let her in. She's basically in her car, setting up some devices. Should have it up within an hour, and then it's just sort of the waiting game.
Okay.
But the black room is definitely.
Did they just build a bigger bunker room around the old closet?
No. It's scorched.
Oh. Surprised it hasn't caught fire at this point.
It has at times.
So yeah,
But there's always people on watch, so.
just pick one. There's big stuff coming through. What is the big stuff? Call around and figure out what's going on.
It's like...
Where are these things happening?
Also, with this information, I start calling, if not everyone's tuned into her thing, I'm calling different police stations saying...
No one has her thing but her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm calling places and warning them.
She's not giving us any warning. I said she's not giving us any warning.
She's not the one actively watching it. She's doing...
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just saying that he says he's calling around telling other people when she's warning us. She's not right now.
She's not. We have her equipment still here to see breaches. And I'm calling places and warning
Apparently the
them.
computer is she. You played the pronoun game, sir. How dare you?
I don't know where I use she. I said I'm calling people, giving them warnings.
Okay, whatever.
Let's see. We have one in Wichita, Kansas. We have one in Covington, Tennessee. How many did I say? 3 or 4?
4.
4. We got one. Let's go with Des Moines, Iowa. And we have one in. We'll go with Saltillo, which is in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who cares about Mexico.
Well, once I do all the American ones, I call down there. I speak Spanish. I try to.
Do you actually?
Yes. Spanish.
Also, it's not like, people down there don't speak English.
Yeah. But it helps.
Yeah. They have English as a second language. He has Spanish as a second language. Between the two, you'll figure it out.
It all works out.
Yes. After giving warnings what are the things that are coming through, I figure by the time we see them, call them, they should have a good idea.
Just get a list.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
But
Yeah, no. The ones that have already been spotted. Let's see, what do we have? In Mexico, they have not seen what it is. Same with whatever it was one in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't seen one there. But let's see, the other ones. Are going to be Wichita. Has an abominable snowman, basically.
that sounds person-y size. I'm surprised it blipped. Well, maybe
No,
bigger than
it's it's
like a
giant.
large.
Yeah, it's a giant.
It's a frost giant.
Yeah, it's
Well, we know blue Vikings already. That sounds like a different thing.
yeah. No, this is like a Yeti.
Yeah.
So
And then
nothing else.
whatever the other one, I forget where it was already. Anyways, at this point, they're often enough; it doesn't matter. But it's a dragon, but it has 7 heads.
Okay, so we either go to Iowa with the unknown, which they don't know what they're dealing with, or the 7-headed dragon. Thoughts?
It's going to be an awful long ride for something that they're already have taken care of.
Yeah, so
7-headed dragon.
okay. It's like that one seems like it'll be taken down before we get there, is my thought. Versus Iowa, they haven't spotted it yet.
Fine, I'll go find whatever it is in Iowa.
Yes.
How long of a drive is that?
Quite a drive. Have you talking to
Yeah.
launched yet today?
No, I was like, let's see if call him up, see if we can get a flight or something if we've got more money.
Yeah, no, he's pretty much we have most of the airports. He pretty much gives you some information and some identification, and pretty much figures out where you're going, and he'll make some calls. They'll have something waiting.
Okay. Put shotgun and rifle in hard case and pistol also. I got hard cases for everyone. Anything else you need to bring through?
Yeah, just a few things.
Yeah. Well, back up. Let's get to the airport.
Yeah, you start making your way there.
It'd probably be easier if we just took my truck.
I believe it'll be done by the time we get there. Plane's much faster.
No, I mean to the airport.
Oh. Okay.
Everything in my truck's already in individual cases, so we just have to pull the cases out and
Okay.
put locks on them.
Yeah, that's fine. we can take your truck.
I feel like we're going to get a pass through the TSA screening.
You actually, by the time you get there, they tell you, he probably has called back by that point, and he lets you know, pretty much, he kind of directs you to where to drive to, and they actually can load the car.
Huh.
We're loading the vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm
You are
like-
not in a passenger plane. This is not getting tickets.
Yeah.
This is we're pretty much with and at this point, there's about 4 other teams similar size that are working on things. And pretty much he can take whatever information you've got and he'll start passing around to some other liaisons that he has that are working more directly with them. But at this point we have in most of the areas, we're getting.
Also, before we leave, I set up a relay to my phone and my pad of Lexi's data stream.
No problem. Trying to make you make a lot of intelligence computers.
I have hackers and stuff.
That's it. I was just saying, did you want to make a roll?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I know how much you love the possibility of failure.
Are there peanuts on this flight?
Not unless you brought them.
As we're going, I start doing research.
Yours is actually even a Jeep, isn't it?
My giant truck? No. It's a truck. It's a Ford.
Like a 150?
Oh, no, it had that. The reason I thought it had the...
with an 8-foot bed.
That
with
extended
the
bed.
cover with a...
Yeah, it's got a hard
camper
hard
shell.
camper shell on it. Yeah.
I visualize what it looks like in my head, and it looks like a Jeep. It's the same thing.
Wait, it's not just the flat cover that you clock on, but
No,
it's a
full
camper shell.
It's an actual camper shell.
Camper shell,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's like I knew I was thinking of what it looks like, right?
I actually, as we're going, I'll look over your truck and start seeing if I can research to see if we could put a minigun or some sort of vehicle-mounted weapon on it.
It doesn't have the bracings for it.
Also, at that point, could potentially cause mass panic when driving in normal situations.
We would have to put in a roll cage and then fix a gun mount to the roll cage.
Yep.
At this point, I think it's better just to see if we
Not
can...
that I've thought about it.
I'm just saying it'd
Rick,
be easier to
stick
get
yourself
ourselves
a
on
Humvee.
the
Yeah,
military.
Stick
military
yourself a
one-
Humvee, right?
Yeah, no.
Only
See if we
a
can...
Humvee.
Yeah.
See if we can requisition one that you can... Are there ones where you can fold the gun down and fold it back
No.
up? No?
You'd have to go to the Secret Service for that.
Oh, okay.
Just
If you could convince, the President's Secret Service to give you one of their cars, they have foldable turret mounts.
And I'm
They're
sure
also obscenely heavy vehicles.
I'm sure that there've definitely been
Full armor plated and stuff.
they
presidential
get,
addresses and such.
some
with
people
the
get miles to
situation.
the gallon. They get
In
gallons
fact-
to the mile.
Make a charisma roll.
Ooh.
Basically, this is
1. Because, of course.
I think it's a 7. Nope, it's a 1.
I got 5.
Making me roll dice. This is your fault.
It really is. You knew better. You knew that was the outcome.
Asking me to roll dice is just saying, you know what, I feel like you fail. Roll dice. Yep, you fail.
Telling you gotta do an edit of cutting together all of his bad dice rolls.
It's so many, though.
yeah, that's too much work.
So is rolling dice for him, and yet you still make him do it.
No, it's still easy to roll dice, just the outcomes are always bad.
You baffled me, my friend. What did you get?
Well, I got +4, so 5.
5? Nothing bad happens. Nothing of note. At that point, it's just a...
We're not commended by the president himself.
Yeah. You're overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
But, things happen.
Yeah. No, that's not quite a military plane, is it? Or is it straight military?
It's similar style, but it has some other things. It's, if anything, probably more on the lines of cargo. But, similar build out capabilities of strapping down a vehicle, just as they would many.
Yeah.
The reason it's not military is because nobody in here is in uniform.
Don't use my cell phone because that's illegal during a flight. Tim. But I try to stay in contact if they have Wi-Fi or something on here with our contact man. I forget his name. It's not Lions, so...
Benmont?
Yeah, Benmont. Ah, yes, Belmont. The Monster Hunter. Yes. Benmont to see how they're coming with congressional or otherwise of if we can pull military surplus stuff. That might if we can be officially recognized as a own squad doing this stuff, or
Did they approve my contract?
For what?
I'm a contractor. I offered them a contract of employment. He said, I'll get this signed. Because they have to start paying me then. And then I can stop worrying about hotels paying, things like hotels. Because they're going to have to pay me an obscene amount of money to be a contractor.
No. Things at that point, that it's sort of the kind of thing of that level of paperwork is having trouble pressing through. They're more the thing of some of the random things that we were able to just get are easier to pass, than getting individuals with paperwork signed. To some extent might be available, but to a large extent we've had a lot of military, pretty much activated in civilian areas with National Guard and such to so there.
Because I have an LLC. I have a hunting company. I'm running contracts with my hunting company.
Well, let's see. Maybe he can lend out like a small, like 5 guys from the National Guard who happen to come with a military Humvee and some gear. they're just leased to us.
That's certainly a possibility. But
extra plot armors are never bad.
Iowa to help him find what it was.
Better not be a rust monster.
All your guns. Well, shoot, aren't guns
Too small.
mostly made of composites that would resist rust?
Not really. Not what I have.
I don't know. I don't know how rust monsters work enough to know if they would. Well, lead doesn't rust, does it?
The bullet, it wouldn't rust enough in the hit.
Yeah, it's like, does their
It
field
doesn't
extend
stop the fact that it's still moving super duper fast and of the same weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're splattered with rust at really high velocity.
Yeah, you get there. And you're able to probably make some calls around, try and figure out if anything new has been figured out.
Mm-hmm.
They have not spotted whatever it is, but they have had signs that there is something there. They have had a number of buildings collapse.
It's underground.
But they haven't seen.
I take out her data on the pad and see if I can zoom in at all.
The only thing it sees is them coming in. It doesn't track where they've moved to.
Yeah, but we have a tracker for tracking where they've moved to. We need to find the starting point.
Oh, yeah, that's easy enough to figure out.
It's like we have a Bob for that.
You can figure out where to start.
So go there, see the lightning stuff. Is there an obvious trail or investigation?
Probably where you originally go with it, you don't see any signs of where it would have come in.
I look for disturbed ground. Like the ground's too soft, golfer holes, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Big
is this in the middle of the
parking
city?
garage, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Into them sub-basements.
To the lower level. Seems fine.
Okay.
Like, at the lowest level, still fine, and nothing in this building?
At the lowest accessible level, you don't see any
Disturbances?
stairs or anything leading further down, and yeah.
Okay.
Go to the
You would make a check, though. You've already, I guess, is that something your character thinks is that's underground?
Yes.
So you've already made that statement clear, so you have reason to...
Perception, survival, houseplants.
Hey, if nobody's seen it and it's making buildings
Luck.
collapse,
Luck. What is it?
it's underground.
You are basically trying to locate it, so probably survival.
Alright, 21.
21? Yeah. This is a lower level, and there are, at the very least, some sort of drainage system for water that would come down here.
To open up the drains.
Not sure if someone has some sort of pry bar or something, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to pull off, but yeah, you
No,
can...
I've got crowbars, I've got a full mechanical toolkit, an electrical toolkit, a carpentry toolkit.
Yeah.
I got all these toolkits.
Up in the car or on you?
In the car.
Okay.
If we're in a parking garage, I'm sure the car's nearby.
Nah, you parked it. You walked 5 blocks to get to the parking garage.
I was just thinking we've gone down a few layers, so we gotta go back upstairs, grab some crowbars.
If so, you can drive it down here to the lower level at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find out. Yeah, there's a bit of a crawl space, and you can get down into what is a storm drain system for the
Night
city.
visions.
And
Very useful. Very useful.
yeah, I hand the ones I bought off to Lions, Austin, and myself.
Lions is there? Yeah.
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 I forgot. They didn't go.
Yeah, earplugs for everybody who doesn't already have them.
Walker advanced hearing system.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you get down there, and yeah, you can pretty much find where it went through, and you can find disturbances, and you've got a pretty clear path to follow.
Okay, I put the barrett back in the truck, lock that up.
You don't want it?
It's not that I don't want it, it's that it's big and heavy and cumbersome, and we're going through tunnels that will be exceedingly difficult to take it through. It's a crawl space. Barretts are big.
It's probably bigger than me.
Yeah, you can stand up full in this space.
So, by crawl space, you mean just a tunnel?
No, the access to it is a crawl space. From the parking garage to get into it is a crawl space.
Why wouldn't they just have a door?
Because it's
doors cause hinges, parts. Ooh.
Yeah, no, this was just a drain. It wasn't designed really for people to access. It was big enough that it can be accessed to be cleaned if needed. But other than that, really, it's a flow for water to get down into the drainage system. Additionally, the pathway that you're following has been enlarged by a good number of feet.
Yeah,
You also have no trouble following the thing.
Yeah, I will take the barret then.
Well, you won't take it,
As
I'll
you
take it.
pretty much have like a 10-foot
Why would you
diameter.
Because
So
it's
that's
a
a
big
gun.
gun.
But you can't even use them.
I can use it.
Hell, he may actually
Yeah.
be able to. No, none of us
Nope.
have heavy.
I don't have notice how heavy. I have to take
He has everything else.
I have to take a special skill for heavy.
Soldier,
don't you
getting
have-
access to
why don't you have a
explosives, but
weapon?
not heavy.
Huh?
Why do you not have a weapon?
I do have a weapon.
Yeah, he has
Why
a
do you
shotgun
not
and
have that?
pistol. Because you weren't going to bring the big damage. If you weren't, someone else
Because we
would.
wanted big damage.
Well, I mean, bring it. He said crawl space. I thought
Yeah.
crawling.
Yeah.
If it's
I'm
big
sorry,
enough to fit
yeah.
a person, it's big enough to fit a gun. Even a big gun.
It's not big enough to use it though.
And?
Just stick it out in front of you.
Yeah,
Kaboosh.
going down that way, it is difficult to get it down. Once you're down there, it's the part where you're following I'm pretty sure this is where whatever it is came in and has traveled. That part is like 10 foot wide and really easy to follow. It's the expanded part of the tunnel. Or at times, a new tunnel.
It is underground. Called it.
But before we get too signal heavy, radio up the local people, let them know it's underground and we started tracking it.
Alright.
Just to give them an idea of where it is and where
Pull out
it could
spray
come out.
paint and mark every tunnel. Like when
Every
we go
turn,
down, mark,
yeah.
mark where we're going with spray paint on the wall.
Get some pictures of these tunnels, the ones that have been dug out fresh.
Probably one of the most records.
I actually have a really nice camera if you want to use that.
Yeah,
It's one of the things I bought for my character.
that would throw off the entire theming of my channel.
If I'm just a man with a cell phone murdering monsters.
Yeah. Come on.
But yeah, right where it came in is a pretty interesting way because it is in the tunnel at that point, but all of a sudden just the tunnel just sort of cracks and expands bigger there.
I water seal all of my electronics that are not already immune to water. Plastic bags. or something.
Zippers.
Let's continue on.
Yeah, you make your way. Make a survival check.
I got, not great, 11.
11 is good enough to follow this thing. It's actually close, but good enough to follow this thing.
We're not great rollers here.
Nah, high rollers. Not at all.
And thus we are here and not the casino.
The casino's a waste of money. You go there to spend $20 and then you leave once you've done that.
Yeah.
I just don't go.
I've never been, which is weird because when I was a kid, My family thought I was going to be like a terrible gambling addict.
Casinos generally permit smoking, which basically means I never go to them.
Yeah.
That's tricky.
For that, I could see spending $20 every once in a while. Free stuff comes with it.
I'm not going to give somebody money to let them smoke at me.
Yeah.
I like that you can smoke at a casino.
It's like, here's $20. Please make my life a little more miserable.
That's the best part about it, is how terrible it is.
Do you even smoke anymore?
No.
I don't think so.
Good. Smoking's bad. Yeah. You shouldn't do it.
But it tastes so good.
Also, weirdest thought ever, given how horrible it smells.
Tastes so good.
That's mostly the nicotine talking, but I believe that you believe that.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, it takes a bit of time, but it's an easy enough path to follow. And you come up at the tail end of some gigantic thing that's pretty much... Basically, you're looking at the butt of some sort of creature.
How big is the butt?
Well, hold on.
Well,
I think we could actually use that
Size of the
C4
Is it moving?
with a
You
timer.
want to use the C4 while we're underground, not knowing what's above us.
True. And
yes, he does!
I don't see the problem.
See, I have a hammer. Everything looks like one of those things that you hit with a hammer.
People.
That's it.
To be fair, that hammer's been very useless so far because we can't just, swing the hammer. We have to set a timer for the hammer. That the enemy may or may not be in hammer slot.
Technically, he decided not to randomly find the expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these were the ones that fell off the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they don't work so good.
So just unload on its butt?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And it ultimately, the thing to the point that you can see it is where it expands to fill the 10-foot diameter tunnel that you're walking through.
Well, get a quick picture of that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
When we're done here, I'm going to post that sneak attack.
It's like...
I'm going to sneak up and put some tannerite.
How close do you get?
Not very.
How close?
Not very. I want the tannerite like 20 to 30 feet away from it, so when it turns around and charges us, I can shoot the tannerite as we run.
Okay. It's filling the tunnel, so turning around seems like it'd be hard for it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean a damn thing.
Okay. But, so you put it about 20 feet, 30 feet back from it?
Yeah, 30 feet away from it.
Okay. You get close to where you're going to set it down, and it stops. It's been making its steady progress forward.
Alright, I leave.
But yeah, it just sort of stops at that point.
I just turn around and leave.
It seems to react. It's almost...
Okay, that's fine. I left.
It is turning and reacting to others, so he's still backing up. It's like, no, it's
Backing up?
No, it's not backing up. The front half is going, but you can hear it tunneling, and the back end isn't moving.
So it's cutting in a sideways thing.
Yeah, I left.
Yes, and I start shooting it. And it's like... It's going to take it a round or so to start, so maybe it didn't see me, and I'll get a sneak attack. So I fire.
It doesn't see you yet.
Alright. Plus. So, 8? Does 8 hit the giant thing directly in front of me that is the size of a wall?
No.
It's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it probably physically hits it, but it does not damage it.
I'm going to shoot it with the Barrett.
I thought you were trying to get away.
Yeah. I can still shoot and move at the same time.
Okay, so you are only you're not double moving away?
Well, he can still double move, he can't triple move away.
I'm a rogue.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Would probably hit.
Well, I need a yes or no.
Chances are good. You do not get sneak attack.
I still get my D6.
And you still double that.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're back.
So, 11, 18, Queen, bonus. 23, 29, 36, 41.
Yeah. Are you trying to make a attack on your early round?
Yes, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, so is Leo. Lion.
He has the pistol. Make his attack for him.
Did you ever
we're plus
line your extra rifle, or is he going around with the
that's
pistol?
my rifle.
He's got a pistol.
Yeah.
I have 2 rifles. They are both mine. If you would like another firearm,
He misses.
he
Yeah.
should purchase a firearm.
Out of our money.
What do
No,
you get?
out of his money. If he buys it out of our money, it's
I
public
got
property.
a 13.
13. Does not damage. Okay, so we need some
Still my
initiative.
turn.
Mm.
I'm action searching. I go again.
It's... yeah.
4. I got less. Pop, pop.
Initiative.
Hey, it's still my turn.
That's
That's a
a
D12.
It's still my turn.
You can't action surge again.
No, I can't, but I can spend my bonus action. You get a D6.
To what?
Your next attack.
A D6 that you must use in the next, 10 minutes
Okay.
to an 80-20 roll.
Well, I got a 7 on my initiative.
Or so. Probably attack.
16.
I don't know. If I roll another d20, you'd be like, no, that's damage. Totally different.
What's that, 6? 6.
What about Lion?
Lion gets plus whatever his dex is.
You touched it. Or touched my dice then.
You're cursed.
Nick, I swear to God, I will stab you.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
More fun if you pull out the knife when you're doing this.
Inspirational.
No, he has a minus. So,
Back up a little. Still some range. As is
I wrote enemy so you couldn't find out what it was.
That's not. I got confused with who's Travis, and I remembered who Travis was.
Yeah.
It's the guy who can't shoot.
Have there been any hard enough banks in this turn where I could go around the corner?
No.
No.
Now there's a Bank of America. There's a First Bank, but no hard banks.
As weird as this is, I literally stand behind Sue. Or stand behind Lions. Sneak. Yeah, natural 1. Somehow Lions
Lions
isn't.
took.
You shot.
No, I still have an action to shoot. That was my bonus action for hide.
Oh.
Yeah, no, didn't hit.
Didn't need to hide. It can't see you.
Or can it?
You're looking at its butt. And it fills the whole tunnel.
Wait, do we have advantage against it? It can't see us.
No.
Okay.
Pretty sure it has tremor sense.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Obviously,
That's
that's
how
at
it saw
least
him.
30 feet, but...
But, no, ultimately, the issue with it is that you have no idea what you should be aiming for.
What's its size category?
Gargantuan.
Oh.
But you don't really know that yet.
That looks
Based
like
on
at least
size.
a huge from its ass.
Yeah.
Well, if it was large, I could grapple it.
What the part you can see is bigger than that.
The part you can see is a city bus.
Lion's turn.
Lions natural 20s.
Okay.
Good
About
job,
time
Lions.
Lions does something right.
$14 plus whatever his dex is.
He has a negative, doesn't he?
No, monster has a negative. We are unaware of what Lion's dex is. It's being kept hidden from us.
It's better than mine.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not a high bar.
Well, mine's 10, so yeah. I am average.
Rolen, what do?
I'm gonna shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it! Oh,
Unless I can
man!
use a bonus action to fling my tannerite at its butt.
What?
His little bottle full of explosives.
Didn't
So
you use that?
I have 4 of them.
yes. And that's why he was going to sit down. It started acting weird, so he walked away with it. Now he's throwing it at it.
Is that an action?
It'd be an action.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot it
Yeah.
instead. I rolled a 3.
Would you like a D6?
Yes, 8.
Do you think?
12.
No.
You wasted that D6.
Yeah, I was like, really? Why are you going to use it when you're already that far away?
He's got high dice. He might have made it.
Yeah, because it took it to 8. Honestly, if I had proficiency in this rifle, it would have been like 15. But I don't have proficiency with this.
I do.
You don't have proficiency with it. You just said that.
Oh, yeah. Is that the heavy weapon?
Yeah.
Travis.
Well, I get a +3 to my shotgun because of my proficiency.
You get a +5
I
without
get
it.
closer to it. 30 feet closer to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot with a shotgun.
The thing is, the dice are just...
I keep moving
I get a
away from
10.
it as well.
I got a 10.
You miss.
Wait. With Bob's 15, was that within our 12?
Yeah.
Was that within 2 of its...
No.
Oh, okay.
And inspiration.
Yay!
Wait, you moved further away, didn't you?
Yeah.
How far away are you?
Probably,
I think you're out of range.
I don't know, I moved 30 feet back last turn. I don't know where I
Let's
am.
probably put him back with you originally. So however much you move forward, minus
60 feet.
how much ever he moved away.
Is he within 60 feet?
How far did you move
I
away?
wouldn't have moved away if I was with the rest of the people.
Okay,
I think the thing is,
technically he's ahead of
creature
us.
30 feet, Travis, another 30 feet, us.
You guys are probably another, 20 or so feet back from that.
Well, fine. Inspiration.
Yeah, no, you are not within 60 feet of it.
Okay.
I know, I'm keeping track of that.
Ah.
For a specific reason.
It would be very, very easy if we actually had a map in some nature of visual representation as opposed to, well, I didn't know how close I was to it. I would have been further away if I had
That's
known.
fine. Asking
That's
how
fine.
far it is fine.
Yeah, just ask. Right now, the map doesn't show you much. It's butt.
Yeah. Just our distance away from it, which is currently 80 feet, I guess.
I don't know.
Yes. It's like, you give us an actual number on that.
Yes, you are. You guys are right around 80 feet from it. Can't
Okay.
give us just exact because there's multiple of you. He said he moved up 30 feet, so he's...
That's how far I move.
Yeah.
So, monster's turn?
Mm-hmm. He's gone.
Like, do we have to wait in real time?
I'm figuring out what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's like, is it my turn now?
And he ultimately moves about 10 feet away.
Like, forward?
Further down, further down his tunnel.
We haven't scared! With our barely any damage.
I heard it.
Yes, in which we evidently have to roll natural 20s to hit. Because that's the only thing
No,
that
just avoid the threes.
Come on, man.
So,
Break.
still a straight line, hasn't banked at all.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
And then staying the 90 feet away now. We'll stay where I'm at. 18 plus 3, so 21.
Hits.
Okay.
Wait, only a +3?
I'm not proficient with it.
It's just a regular rifle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long arm.
He's a rogue, remember?
Yeah.
He's not your subclass that gave you your... His class was not designed to be a fighter. He's a computer guy.
Yeah. 19 damage. And stay where I'm at.
9?
Pow!
Cup stance.
Natural 1.
Shooting the ground.
Maybe
Maybe
give him a good celebration.
maybe comp stance isn't your forte, Alliance.
Rolen.
Oh. I'm gonna shoot at it. Am I now within sneaking range? As I shoot at his butt?
Do you want to D6 it?
Yeah, because that's 10. 11.
Bad choice. I got 2 more.
Just saying.
Have another D6.
How is it gigantic and also has impenetrable armor?
Because it's those things.
You are freaking hitting the thing. It's just not hurting the thing most of the time.
I get
That's
closer.
not within 2, right?
11 now.
I got a little bit closer. I'm going to get. Let's see. It moved 10 feet. How far away was I from it?
You were 50.
You were 50.
All right. Let's move the full 30 up.
Okay.
You're now within 30.
Shoot.
See it.
9.
9 misses.
Maybe it's the fact that you're firing buckshot at the armor.
Bang! I'm definitely hitting it. He's like, no, I ain't missing. The gun's working right. Got the earplugs in, looking down. Look at the thing. Nothing happens. Look at the gun.
Okay. Now, to your right, you are caught a little surprised as swiftly through the side of this tunnel, a maw of teeth move forward.
So it's like a really nice place to buy teeth. It's downtown, pretty central, a lot of stores, food court, mall of teeth.
M-A-W.
Thank you.
It's a hammer, really large. One side's pointed, other side is not pointed, used for splitting.
M-A-U-L?
Oh, okay, there you go.
That is a ball. Ball M-A-W was correct. Anyways, it's technically he has to hit you.
Natural 20.
Now he's one off.
You're hit.
Does 28 hit?
Yes.
Hey, this time you get to throw grenades down the monster's gullet.
Oh, he's probably just down.
Maybe.
It's going to be 16 damage,
Oh, and then acid.
and then a dexterity save.
Not be grappled.
No,
Or swallowed.
charge down his throat. Use that action for throwing grenades.
16.
Mm-hmm. He had 16.
Yes.
You're swallowed. You are blinded, and you are restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other effects from outside of this creature. You also take, call it 7 acid damage. No, not yet. That's at the start of his turn. You have a round before that. Like, keep that base so I don't have to roll anything. And you guys, from ahead, do see this maw come through, cut through the tunnel, engulf Travis, and go through the next side of the tunnel, closing off the mouth. You now just have the side of this this spiny, purple-ridged creature. You just see like a sidewall filling the entire tunnel.
I'm sad Travis is out here. I would almost call that a purple worm.
Almost. Sue?
That's not good. So he came up 30 feet. How far away am...
No, he moved another 30 feet forward.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so basically you were you 90 before? You are now 60 from it.
Yeah. Back up 10. Fire. $12?
No.
Lion's got... He should be proficient with the handgun if he's the same level, plus 3 and his dex, but he rolled an 11 plus whatever Lion's bonuses are.
No.
Yeah. 12. You may hit something.
17?
D6.
Oh, yeah. 18.
Hits!
Would have hit anyway. Wait,
No, it wouldn't. It's 18.
No, I will
Well,
stealth up damage.
Half damage.
Am I within sneak... did it see me for sneak attack?
Did you move?
Yeah.
How far did you move from it?
Well, I'm going to keep moving back like 30 feet.
So you're, what, 90 feet now?
Yeah.
Then now it can't see you.
Okay. Alright, so that's 11, 21, and then sneak attack is 3, 7, 13, so 34. With one of that is fire damage. Oh wait, 39. I get that dex.
You're doing alright. Travis?
Alright.
Yes.
You are inside of this mouth.
Yes.
Drop C4.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'd have a really bad time if I was close to death.
If you chose to go like a badass.
Boss. Considering I'm the one with all the explosives.
I have explosives.
You have 10 right. He has
Yes,
multiple
sir.
grenades and 5 pounds of C4.
Yes, I have 5 pounds C4 and I have 7 grenades. 5 smoke grenades.
You can still fire that shotgun at his throat.
Maybe.
You get disadvantage unless he says
you are
you
blinded, so you can't really see anything, but you pretty much figure it's all around you. And you are restrained.
don't. Which just means you have a
Which-
movement of 0.
Yeah, speed 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves. Probably not going to give you disadvantage if you're trying to attack the creature that you're in. I figure you got a pretty good chance of hitting it, and its natural armor really shouldn't apply on this side.
Well, also, it's just cruel to give him disadvantage on attacks.
It really is.
It's awesome. You have to roll your own dice. That's like disadvantage.
He's already at disadvantage. He's at disadvantage at every attack.
Well, I guess we just start shooting at it. See what we got. I'm going to bonus action, give myself a second wind. Oh yeah, 2 HP. Good job, second wind. Oh, it's plus level, 3 HP. Half level.
Yeah.
We're going to try to shoot with the shotgun. 11.
Hey, if it's not getting his armor and
Yeah.
it has negative dex.
Yeah, without its armor, yeah, we're gonna say yeah. You.
Well, what was shotgun? 2d8, right?
At least so.
1, 5 damage.
That's it.
5.
5 damage.
Sorry that he was the one that I chose to make it easy for him to hit the thing. I mean, I was hoping I could do something. And you take what was it 7?
Yes.
Yeah, take 7 acid damage.
On its turn, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's now the start of its turn.
How are you doing in there?
And it just continues zooming along. You get new parts of it to target here.
Yeah. Well, has it come through another wall yet?
Nope.
So back up to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back up. Do I still have that side shot of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different part of its side, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, zigzags. Back up to 110 feet.
Okay.
So you're saying behind me. East.
Yeah, it's not a 19, so... Or 18, so I miss. Lions misses. He also walks back to 110.
16.
Within 2.
Yeah, is it within 2?
It is within 2.
Do I get a sneak attack to that?
Yeah. It is paying no attention as you are shooting this wall of purple flesh and spiny bones and...
8, 9, 13, 19, 20, 26, 31, halved is 15.
Those armor piercers are nice.
Yeah, they make life a little bit easier.
Travis?
You make delicious nom-nom.
Let's try shit.
Hey!
Yeah, I rolled above, I got a 16. 19. I would have even hit
You
it
would have hit it
outside
normally, yeah. Good job.
2. 5 damage.
That lack of dex bonus hurts so hard.
I very much so enjoy my
Well,
gigantic...
rolling like half dice is also not great.
No. Yes, for your average should theoretically be a 8.
Should be.
Take 8 acid damage.
What was it?
And all 3 of you have been backing up further.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get a new view of it. It comes down from above on the tunnel and enters the tunnel as its maw is getting closer to you.
So it's coming straight at us now.
It's coming straight at you. It does not get to you this turn. And so it's going to be Sue's turn. Just a big, gaping, like literally, it's like the tunnel has developed teeth. And yeah, it's just...
Just a whole bunch of hammerheads
Yeah.
with axes on one.
I tell Sue to just start running.
You
And
tell yourself. You just
Sue.
start running, Sue!
Lions.
You coward.
Start running, just start running.
Lions just start running. I move 60 feet and turn to shoot. 18.
18? Oh yeah, you cut it right in one of the gums.
Oh no, my tooth! And I'm with... If it wasn't to us and I'm beyond 60 feet, sneak attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4, 7, 10, 15, 17, 20 damage.
I do appreciate all the nice numbers you've been doing. It has helped.
Then our Lions just double moves to keep up.
Okay.
Because he cannot...
You're apparently licensed his cohort now.
Lions is my core?
I did. I told him to take him for this combat. That's what I told him to do.
Yes, Lions is mine.
He's
now.
one initiative after this. He might be someone else's later.
Yeah.
Eventually he's going to be Austin's, and he's going to be terrible.
just horrible.
Either that, or he'll outshine Austin in every way.
Okay, so, double move back, and I'm gonna shoot him.
As we're just running to keep out of the sneak attack range.
18.
18 hits, yeah.
7. Dang it, 7. 15.
Wait.
Yep. I'm getting over enthusiastic. 15, 18, 20, 26, 31.
Now you're just sad that we unevened it, aren't
Yeah, I know!
Travis?
I dead man switch some explosives.
You just pull like 2 grenades out, unpin them.
I have 1 HP left.
Yeah.
If he dies...
You do realize that would go off when you go unconscious.
Well, no, I use the C4 timers. I just pop one in there, five rounds, and and then just hold the timer so it doesn't go down until I slip out.
So you will at least have some death saves to come back. Okay.
Just all of your C4 together.
It's 1 C4 on me. It's going to set off everything.
It's going to be 10 damage.
More than 1.
It is more than 1.
There you go. I'm down.
And so, see you guys.
So really
As
70.
It double moves. And it's probably going to be... How far were you away from what you think?
When did it re-enter the tunnel?
About halfway between the two.
Okay, so it was 30, then we're 90. So we're 90.
You're 90?
Maybe I should have set it for 1 round. I mean, technically, even no matter how much damage it is, it's only 1 failed death save.
That's true.
This metagame you
Technically, it's only 1 failed death save.
We just find him.
And also some missing body parts.
Fine.
Okay. It is now 10 feet from you.
Okay.
But that's its turn, and we go on to Sue.
They'll move 60 feet, so I'm 70 feet away. Fire. Nope, miss. Lions keeps running.
Double move 60 feet. Fire. Miss.
Okay, this
Lion
is...
keeps running.
That's safe.
Well, I took damage from acid. That's an automatic fail. Alright, I get to decide on my turn, and then I can also fail on his.
Yeah.
That's right. Alright,
Fail.
so a fail.
Well, this will kill you now if we don't kill him within the next round and stop your bomb.
Yes.
Which there's no way we're going to be able to do.
Magic, man.
Okay. Okay.
It can get to us, but can't attack us.
What do you mean can't attack us?
Would you have rather put it on 1 since it is just 1 failed save?
Huh?
Would you rather have put it on 1 if it's 1 failed save?
Well, yeah.
Would you prefer... if I let you change that, would you prefer to?
Well, yeah, but that's metagame.
Okay.
Yes, but he also doesn't want your character
I don't
to
want you to die.
Hey, he put that timer on in the dark. He could have funked it up.
That's not like... Wait. Lock the check.
See, now it's going to work against me.
Is it 10?
I get a +1.
Then no. Yeah, you messed it up. What does your bombs do?
Well, there's 7 grenades that do like 3d6 each, and then there's 5 C4s that do 2d8, I think.
It's all of it?
They're all on me, and they're all inside their own explosive radiuses.
And
It comes down to...
explosive triggers.
Do grenades set off other grenades?
Yes.
If nothing else, the C4 certainly will.
Yeah, okay.
Because the C4's radius is only 10 feet, but they're all right there in my pack.
Which
Yeah.
is why the joke is never stand next to the
It's
demolition.
5 times 3d10 times 7 times 3d8.
I will take the average rather than sitting through all those dice. That would kill him. That would also be enough that he would be forced to regurgitate you.
So you explode. And
Literally,
here comes-
explosions are shit. Because right now you're what, around 60 feet from the thing as it's moving towards you, and the innards of it explode, convulsing out an unconscious corpse.
It comes flying, just
Of a
smack into
Travis.
the wall, stuck in the dirt. Just
Yeah, and it just sort of lands somewhere ahead of you.
And we
as
go,
you
oh
run.
god, Travis, is he sleeping?
No, you still have to get up and medical him.
Yes, you do. Like before his turn.
Yeah.
But that would certainly be more than enough to kill him. He has around 35 hit points left. Give or take 1.
Hey man, I could have been rolling those dice.
Yes, you
We took
could
the
have.
average.
That's what we took an
We
average.
took an average, and that seems like that's plenty. So get rid of all your explosives.
And your
And your
clothes.
backpack, and probably your clothes. And most likely also your armor.
You are a tough man where everything was shredded from your body, but you're okay.
He is a broken, bloody mess.
Did my smoke grenade survive?
Would that have set those up?
If nothing else, it would have punctured the
Depends on if
canisters.
they took damage or not. It wouldn't set them off, quote unquote.
Roll a d12. You keep that many of your possessions of your choice other than the explosives.
2.
You keep 2 of your possessions other than your explosives. If you want it to be your smoke grenades, it's your smoke grenades.
probably armor.
Do I get to keep all 5 smoke grenades if I choose one?
Are they all in one line?
Well, they're probably all near each
No,
other.
are they all in one line on your sheet?
Yes.
Then yeah. You get to keep 2 lines. You can let that meta however you freaking want it to.
Hey Nick, you broke your night visions.
Almost certainly.
They are not on that list, no. They're not even on my sheet.
Yeah. No,
but
that's
they
fine.
were crucial in those last moments when they're pushed against the...
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. That came out of company funds.
But yeah, I'm going to keep smoking days in my...
No, that's what company funds are for.
Anyways, Sue, what do you do?
Run up to... take my med bag, run up to...
You have a med bag?
On you, yeah.
So you don't have one?
No. Is it just clipped to the side of your case?
It's probably in the backpack on one of the... It probably has its own thing to take it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably molly-tied.
Yeah, just grab it and run over.
I'm assuming you're fine with that, given the situation.
Yeah.
Or would you like to make a attack opportunity?
Just trip me. Oh God, why?
Just 50 cal straight to the back.
That's mine!
No one
Just so it lines, you will not say a word. He goes, no, I don't think I will, crazy man.
It was reflexes. I'm just real jumpy ever since the war.
I don't like these.
What war? The devil war.
That was like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I've been really jumping.
I slept in a warehouse on a cot. Real jumpy.
Use medpack. It doesn't need to roll stabilize Travis.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see if I have service down here.
No.
No.
Do I, though?
With this satellite.
13.
No, but you did it some areas in it, so you can go a little bit of a distance and get to an area that has a little more opening to be able to.
Yeah, I call a local contact. I assume we have one.
He has some people that he knew.
Yeah, and it's like...
has cop numbers and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, also, ambulance. Call an ambulance. 911.
Yeah, I wanted to get through faster than that. They take forever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I give you a cop number. I take out my phone, because this is what Travis would want, and take pictures of him in the giant exploded worm head.
His weenie's out.
No, he kept his armor. He has smoke grenades in his armor. Nothing else is left on. Just a bandolier of smoke grenades.
It's rugged.
Very rugged. It's like, turn the flash on real high. This is what he would want.
I have a really good camera.
But as we established, that's
This
not how...
this is what he would want.
Yes, this is what he would want.
But yeah, you do have some trouble with pinpointing
Where we're at.
where.
Well, we
No, we're just going to go back and come out in the parking garage.
Okay.
I'll use the winch to get the body up. I mean Travis, who's not dead.
You know that you have passed other entrances.
Yeah. Just go up and get where we're at and have the ambulance come here and have the meds come down.
I do that. I'm sure no one's at all concerned.
Yeah, you're decent at that. Yeah. To a street.
As I pop
Although,
up.
right now, no, you pop up on the street, and there are definitely some notices. There are some buildings that have gone by since you've been down. Additionally, you can tell from the reaction, people are pretty sure there's one going down right over that way, real soon. That they heard the foundations begin to crumble. It's like it was a giant crack, and it's gonna break.
Yeah, as I crawl out with my gigantic freaking rifle. And I
People are already in a panic. And
just...
You're just sitting on a manhole cover, just with your legs dangling down.
Yep, just on the phone.
Yep. Yeah, you can get them sorted. Lion can help you with Travis.
Well, yeah, we're just keeping pressure in places and stuff for paramedics to get here.
Okay.
Like, I did not take medicine. I have some wisdom, but I'm not going to move him and restart his death saves.
Isn't the whole point when someone is injured in a bad place, you're supposed to move the body?
No.
You make them as comfortable as possible.
Unless I
wait
think
for
this
a backboard
pummel's
to get
coming
there.
down, I'm not moving him.
But yeah, you're able to get someone there relatively, sort of fast.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the easiest time with getting
Through
through
broken buildings and, all the other emergency calls coming through.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted a private number as opposed to using the 911 system.
Yeah, true.
Also, it's nice to let them know that basically what's causing it has been neutralized.
I call Belmont, see if he can get me better responses.
He doesn't have anything specifically in that area now.
Fuck good are you?
But We took down the thing.
No, don't actually say that.
He was emotionally distraught. One of his friends almost died.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
No, Sue, you're my character's only friend.
Yeah. Travis is just along for the ride at this point.
No, Travis is a friend. He's just... He'll be fine.
Yes.
At a certain point, you just assume, can he die?
Taking a fireball.
No.
Drop from
him flying out, and I go, I've seen him worse.
Yes. Which
This
you
is
have.
like his third worst day.
His worst day being 3 days ago. That second day, he doesn't talk about much.
Yeah, second day,
I mean, it was a really embarrassing... I mean, the beer ran out early.
terrible. There were empty kegs. It was an Andre the Giant style drinking fest that he went on.
But they're able to get down and get him at least patched up enough to get him through and out to the street where they can get him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Travis answered the important questions, like, what does a pig look like with lipstick on it?
Like a pig with lipstick on.
Do you collect anything?
Yeah, samples.
What do you get?
Teeth,
Blood, viscera.
viscera.
We could
There's
probably
plenty
peel
of
off plates now because of
Yeah.
the giant gaping hole that was its head.
Yeah, scales, skin samples. Try to get some organs. Full workup as much as I can.
Organs are a bit of a...
Way further down in.
Yeah, way further down and sort of a... I mean, is this
Some
an
of the
organ?
stomach
Is this
acid.
not an... Yeah.
I think we need to take that skin and plate all of our cars with
Yeah, I
it.
don't know. I was gonna say that stuff is really durable. See how light or heavy it is. Like I'm down there with them.
Just
peel.
plate our stuff.
Yeah, peel off one of these giant purple plates. Like
They're not plates. It's flesh.
oh, it's not like
And yeah,
cereal.
it's like a thick... And basically it's heavy fat.
Yeah.
What you could do, though, is get 5 or 6 boxes of paper and just duct tape that to you. It's pretty bulletproof.
Yeah. So take a knife and like if I just slowly push it in, it peels enough. It's not like hard. It's just thick and fat and
Yeah.
stopping bullets.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
the things are getting stuck in there. They're not bouncing away so much. They're
Yeah. Well, that's not useful. But yeah, bag up some flesh, blood, other scene workup.
Then I take it back to the truck. I put it in the truck.
Then head on over to the hospital.
Bleary-eyed in the ambulance. Social media. Need phone.
Oh, God, your phone's broken.
I can get a new one, though.
Yeah.
I'm on a plan.
And you call, you go into the Apple store. So did you crack the screen? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Do you have it with you? No, it's gone.
What happened? Bunch of C4 blew it up. What? Yeah.
I'm... Give your handle.
Yeah.
Oh! In the tunnels.
We're gonna need a new demolitions expert.
This time we're buying C4 with company things and getting a freaking remote.
We don't have access to it. It doesn't matter how much money we have. We have to go and find the stuff to fill up a truck because it's restricted. That's why we went that route in the first place.
Well,
I went that route because it was free.
Yeah, we can see if we can get more.
yeah. But yeah, head on to the hospital, call Lexi, see how her day's going.
Lexi, blown up with C4? Yeah, you're doing fine then.
Yeah. No, she's still at the point of waiting game. Mm-hmm. No, it's actually quite boring here.
Yeah, well, sit in the hospital, get on tablet, start calling people again whenever a thing shows up.
I go out and buy Travis.
She does mention Steven seems a little off, but
Yeah.
But that Rebecca in the office has been quite nice.
Oh, yes.
Who's Rebecca?
She's dispatch.
Yeah.
Just share quote. Who's Rebecca? I don't know.
Oh, dispatch.
Office lady?
Holy she has a name?
Is that who's been making my coffee?
I feel this is the perfect time to bring it up for the first time after you spent so much time talking to her. I should give her a name eventually.
I go and buy Travis new clothes. And then I wash them to get all the chemicals out of them. And then bring them to the room so he has clothing when he wakes up.
Very nice.
Just sitting in room, calling people.
Did you try to do measurements?
I suppose I would have. It's something I
Yeah, it's like
do
with all your
everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
with all
like,
your...
you could have definitely done the width. I don't see how you would get further down the body or drag it far enough ahead to, know where one is.
Just get the shovels and dig all the loose dirt.
Hmm.
There's a lot of dirt. You just dig around it.
Yeah. It's just a time-consuming thing. You go back and work on that once everything's settled and things are back in the truck, and it's where it's safe.
It's probably when I called George, he goes, "How long is it?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know." He goes, "Go measure it."
As you start describing the situation, he's like, "Well, how long was it?"
Very?
What?
It was very long.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, he's working on getting. He's gotten a lot of things packed up, and he has a carrier coming to pick things up and get them out to bigger labs. Just
Yeah, just you get to work with.
yeah, basically he's still with you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in general he's doing the field. He's the field research that sends here's what we have, combine it with what other people are sending you from.
Yeah.
So did he come with us when we went out on this little excursion? No.
He's still back in Baton Rouge.
Oh, well, does he know someone out here that we should send the samples to so we don't have to transport them?
He does not.
How good are you?
Yeah.
What?
This is a kick the worm up the line thing of, well, there's a giant worm under your city.
Yeah. I'll call a FBI guy and ask him if he has a research center in this area that we can send samples to.
I think it's going to be like a 3 or 4 day job just to remove street and pull it up.
Yeah. As far as the samples you have, the best thing to do is to get them back to him. As far as the fact that there are lots of other samples that other people might want, yeah, he can get someone out to try and do things. If you just want to push as far as the figuring out the length to someone else to eventually figure out...
Oh, no,
yeah.
I measure it now. Then.
Okay. It's just, as you said, a lot of digging, and it ends up being about 110 feet long.
That's long.
What was its movement speed?
50 or 30.
Oh, okay. Wait, really its double movement wasn't double?
No, its double movement was double those.
Oh, okay.
30 through burrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on what it was doing. Depending on if it's having to make its own tunnel or if it's going through an existing tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Hence, as it got out, it started to speed up, and it would have got you.
It would have, but...
Now we
us-
can triple move. It would have got lines.
Yes.
No, it would have still got us eventually. He has 100 foot versus our 90s. Though, we would have made him work for it.
Split up.
Forget it about... Just go up here.
Yeah. Poor Lions and Travis. Starts running, going by as we're just sitting in manhole covered, firing directly into his back at point blank range.
Sure, that would have been so much easier for the recovery crew.
Yeah.
Lured it up.
Well, we didn't have time for that.
Yeah.
Come on. Travis, what were you doing?
Deciding that purple worm is lame and it's going to be called purple people eater. Purple worm's too easy. Low hanging fruit. Put a little effort in.
It ate somebody.
Exactly.
I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so you're actually there for probably 5 days, unless you guys choose to just leave Travis.
No.
Just
But after 3, you hear from Lexi that she actually has had something come in, and she's compiling data. She thinks she has something. She's going to try and work it out. If you get out there in the next few days or week or something, she should be able to.
I don't think you have to roll your die. You'll be fine. You're in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine faster. I think I'm fine in like 3 days.
No.
I think I am.
No.
I think all my HP are back.
Okay. So your HP are back sooner, but before you get the use of all of your whims again, you're going to have to wait a few more days.
Plus,
sitting
your
there.
phone's still in order.
Just looking at the doctors, I'm fine. They're looking at all the casts, they're not fine, Mr. Mitra. And it's like, I'm fine. Just put me in a wheelchair, I'll be good. Back in the field.
If
Put me in a chair and a gun again.
I'm just gonna go. So you're gonna be stuck here for a few days after you wake up. Yeah, this is a nice coffee. It's beer with a straw.
I'm stuck here. Whatever.
I'll put on
I'll
your
get
stories.
some social media done.
Yes.
Do some leg work.
I'll lend you my tablet for you to do that.
You guys do kind of get to see some of the work that goes into
Digging up a people.
in part that. If anything, it actually more seems that they're taking it out by bits.
Oh, they're just cutting it in half?
Yeah, they are cutting it into bits to take out. They are not trying to get it out, but the more work is struts throughout the ground, trying to stabilize the tunnels, and then obviously some areas clearing rubble in preparation for
So what's
theoretical
our big plan?
rebuilding.
Well, we're going to put in some support so that the ground doesn't stay. Well, then what? We're just going to fill it with concrete.
Most likely.
We're just going to put in a mesh and just concrete the whole dang thing.
Yeah. Some of them were existing necessary tunnels, so they have to block those off. But otherwise, in the middle ones, yeah, they're
Just going to concrete the whole thing. Just pour it down.
makes it much easier for rebuilding things on top of it when you know it's stable. So that's kind of the first thing they focus on. Well, anyways, yeah, number of days do pass, and you're able to get another ride back to another major city when needed. There's certainly been some other sightings that you've spotted on your thing. You call up local areas, let them know. I'm assuming, given the situation, that you wait at this point.
Oh yeah, we're not running off anymore while we have a man down, but we're definitely calling everyone. It's like, okay, our stuff indicates that you had an incursion. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, no. You are starting to get a bit of a name for the group as well with that. Just the fact that you're
Just calling everyone. Just like,
When the people went down there to start cutting it up, victory photo. Rifle standing on it. Put that out.
Again, people died. That's counterproductive.
No, this is fine. People died, but it was from building collapses. Not glamorous at all.
Just saying, victory photos. We have victory photos for every single thing. Why? Because I'm taking victory photos for every single thing. Whether or not we put them out is immaterial.
Okay. These are a personal collection. Okay, that's fine. Just don't put them on Facebook.
he literally has a new house that he needs to decorate. He needs photos for.
Also, I have a new house I need to pay for.
Yeah.
Well, good go.
Yeah. I also start with seeing if I can get help from the FBI guy to get a Class 3 license to start buying more.
That's ATF.
Yeah, ATF. Just start calling up, having made a name for myself. It's like, we're going into these areas and stuff. I'd like to see about getting a license to carry heavier munitions.
Yeah, they'll see what can be done.
That's why I'm calling.
We have to start a private military contractor company as opposed to running it through my hunting company.
Yeah. Which, for now, given that we got that thing for random secret government organization and or random people just giving money for a cause, yeah, I'll take the downtime in between making phone calls and make us, Munter Hunter International in case we ever get down to Mexico.
No, that's exactly what
Gotta
we're
run
doing.
them trademarks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're Monster Hunter International.
Yeah.
See, these guys are civilians. But I try and make some of my own calls outside of the FBI and the public stuff. Go straight to the military and see if, as a military personnel, if I can have some equipment released to me that is pertinent to my mission.
Yeah, they'll see what they can do.
Like new boots.
Because they don't need to go through some law that says, oh, we need to do this. It's like, no, he's on mission. He requested this information. Granted.
Yeah,
because somewhere along
At the very least, some explosives, as I just ran out.
Yeah.
And I am now out of supply.
Somewhere there was a
Make a charisma check. You got to roll a dice for this, son.
That's mean. I'm in the hospital.
Damn. Yeah.
That's like a
that's an awesome 20.
Persuasion.
Sure.
It is 20.
It is 20.
Plus
Yeah,
10 to persuasion.
Jesus.
Expertise persuasion, did you?
Yes.
You have a the troop that you're through is currently stationed in Metairie, and you can get they'll pretty much send clearance for them to release equipment to you as requested from there directly. So when you get back down there, you can do that. It's not a huge amount of extra drive if you have the flight going there instead of Baton Rouge. Basically, it's New Orleans. So after your recovery, do you hang around once he's released and cleared to go?
No, you get catch a flight back.
Yeah, and I'm guessing go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
So stop by Metairie.
Just have us fly us to New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
And then you're in the vehicle and then drive through. You would drive through Baton Rouge on your way back to your hometown.
We're going back to the hometown?
Are you?
Well, we're definitely going there to get equipment. I asked if Lexi needs us back in the hometown.
Yeah, she had requested that you come by.
Oh, yeah.
That she should have something in the next few days, and that was while he was recovering.
Why doesn't her phone work?
Her phone does work.
Then why do we have to go back there?
She doesn't want to use it. It gives her cancer.
I'll give her cancer.
I almost guarantee she believes that.
Yeah,
She works
believes
with
in
two-
crystal healing, so she is dumb.
Do you actually ask?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, no, she should be able to make it come to them.
like redirect wherever it's coming.
Yeah. So she would like some guns before she tries turning it on.
Ah.
Oh, well, yeah, she doesn't know.
She's like, I'm not doing this while it's just me.
Well, we start making calls
Fair
to
enough.
the FBI, maybe the actual military, to see if we can get a thing.
He already got him. He can requisition whatever he wants.
Well, I mean,
Whatever I want.
actual dudes. We want to like go to a quarry or something, have it summoned in the bottom, and then have lots of people open up on it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Theoretically, if we get a dimensional anchor working where it draws anything that comes through to one spot, you just put a base around it with a lot of people murdering whatever comes through.
Okay.
Yeah, then you can also play really good music. It's got a huge bass.
Anyways, what do you get?
Well, whatever I load up as much as I can.
What do you get?
Specializing in heavy munitions.
You have to carry out to the vehicle what you can take, but what do you take?
What is this supermarket sweepstakes? You only get to leave with what you can carry?
Yeah.
I recommend you grab a cart,
Yes.
which they have.
Can we take this opportunity? They surely don't need all of those Humvees.
Yeah, they do.
Are they sure?
It's like, no, we're
All of them? We got any like squad locker launchers in there?
Yeah, you probably have some sort of grenade launcher at the very least.
Nah, rocket launchers.
Well, you even have that.
It is starred out, but it's on the list.
Then no, if I don't have it, then no.
Starred out, but it's on the list.
We're not high enough. We didn't unlock it. Do we have to do a side quest?
Yeah, you get to it eventually.
Have to unlock the.
We have to unlock the rocket launcher on New Game Plus. Rocket launcher's unlocked.
Flamethrower and rocket launcher are just stars. I don't have those yet, so they don't do anything.
Ooh, get us thermite.
Thermite's not very expensive.
Yeah, and it's 66 fire.
And given that we can mix and match, do militaries just have the underslings, or do they actually have the 6, cylinder one?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Standard undersling.
Also, pick yourself up a rifle. And one
I
for
probably
Alliance.
should requisition an actual combat loadout.
Yeah.
That is almost what they're expecting you to get. This large part of this is that you just lost everything. They're expecting you to get the basic military equipment.
So what happened? It all broke.
It all. And see if you
they,
can find
they
some...
know what's been going. They've been following you.
Yeah.
You are freaking awesome to them. They love you. You came from them, and you're...
Yeah.
I tell you to ask how many detonator switches we can get.
All the detonators.
One.
No, you have to get one per C4.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to get multiple detonator switches with our blocks, but
No,
we can
no.
get multiple detonator switches.
No, you can't just buy more detonators. You gotta get one per block of C4. Cause
Yes, that's what I'm
I
saying.
hate it so much.
I know you do. That's what I'm saying. How many of those can we get per C4? How many detonator switches can we get?
Okay, Twitch, calm down.
Well, more specifically, how much C4 can I requisition?
You can get however much you have before, except one of them will be on a remote.
So 5.
Yeah.
How many frag grenades can they spare?
You get 2d6.
Stop making
You don't have to roll them. Someone else roll 'em.
6 of them.
That was good. That would have been hilarious.
To be fair, still average, still higher than Austin would have rolled.
So let's see. I don't need your shotgun anymore because I'll have.
It's gone.
It's broken. It's broken. It didn't survive.
But point being, if you wanted to get like a shotgun or a hunting rifle or
An assault rifle.
sure,
Assault rifles do less damage than hunting rifles. There's no point to owning one.
You just get a modified hunting rifle that's automatic.
Yeah, you just do that. That's what I do.
It has less range, I believe, is how I made mine. Yeah. Mine's a...
No, the hunting rifle only holds 5 bullets.
Yeah, but you mix and match the things and say you
I
got
think
it.
he's using this stuff in the book. It's nice and easy that way.
Yeah.
I just bought a specific rifle for which I knew the ammo capacity.
Yes, I made my hunting rifle, assault rifle, 2d10,
No, I take
250.
I take an assault rifle. Standard kit.
Yeah, and that's also a good point. They would probably have standard kit.
So much standard stuff. Get all the goodies. Mass kit. I mean, might as well load up.
Yeah, basic.
New duffel. The old one's broke.
Well, with explosions.
Yeah, another set or so of fatigues.
Yep, all that stuff.
Seeing how I bought you a tracksuit.
In purple.
Oh, yes, a purple tracksuit.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah, you can get some stuff.
And we start heading for home.
Alright. Takes a bit of a drive still, but start making your way back there. And I guess we'll figure out... yeah, you... And we'll at least get as far as you meet back up with Lexi. And yeah, she's definitely on the probably should do open field.
Well, I tell her quarry.
Quarry?
Yes, a quarry. Quarry.
What kind of? What
An open quarry.
An open
So you-
what now?
So you can fire
The
down
idea
on it.
behind that, though, would there be all sorts of things that it could end up appearing behind or something?
Yeah,
If
if
there's-
there's a quarry. You ever seen like not unused quarries? They're just big holes in the ground with nothing in them. Sometimes water.
Usually bunches of bits of rocks where they've been cut. And
Mostly just gravel. Like nothing big to hide behind.
It's like a big...
If you want to ambush somebody and you have a choice, putting them in a quarry is a dang good option because there's usually no way out of those.
It's a big hole that they can't, well, theoretically can't climb out of.
Yeah. Where is one?
I'll have to look up, but that'll be something my person does.
Well, quarries are all over the... Well, I say that. Quarries are all over the place in Missouri.
Yeah.
I don't know how... I guess in Louisiana with all its wet ground probably
Yeah.
doesn't have much of the rock quarry in it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. That's my thought. I was like,
Here in Missouri, quarries are just a thing that are around.
Push comes to shove, we could just make one. You can dig a big hole in the ground and put the thing at the bottom of it and fill that hole with death.
But if it's bigger, it's going to make a big lightning ball.
Okay.
In which case, the hole's pointless.
The big lightning ball of dirt, random dirt,
Yeah, but that's my point, is the hole would be removed.
with the lightning?
Yeah. Because when they come in, they make a big sphere that erases everything in it because they get put in.
No,
it pushes everything out.
It just hits lightning places and the thing comes in. It doesn't come with new ground and everything.
Well, it doesn't replace it. The point is it pushes stuff out and away.
No, that's the Terminator lightning.
Yeah,
this
that's
isn't
described. Is we see this big spherical gaps every time we go and find lightning somewhere.
No, they come out of individual sparks.
Yeah.
Well, you're bad at explaining things. I'm not
Well,
I'm not owning this.
2 out of 3 figured it out, so I'm going to say not bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I learned that.
From Mars Attacks.
Meatloaf, but okay.
Yeah.
No, Mars
Learn
Attacks.
some culture.
I was pretty sure it's from Meatloaf.
No, it's from Mars Attacks, because...
I never actually watched Mars Attacks, so...
Yes,
pretty
the
funny.
executive branch is destroyed, but we still have the judicial and legislative branch, and hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Thank Jack Nicholson. Never changed.
Okay. Anyways, so we'll find out how this all works next time. Join us then. Bye.